Hi, this is Traceyhd, and I want to thank you for joining me today for another Tarot and Oracle card deck review. Today we will be reviewing the Tarot of the Spirit by Pamela and Joyce Eakins. And this is a very nice 78 card tarot deck. Just received this about a half hour ago. Let's see what we have inside the box here. Okay, let me just take the plastic off this just a second. Okay, and inside here we have a very simple booklet. Okay, very, very typical. Nothing fancy, just a booklet to give you basically descriptions of the cards. Okay, it's going to tell about the Tarot of the Spirit as the game of life. It's going to go on to detail about the cards and the story behind that. The Tree of Life card, meditating with the Tarot of the Spirit. The tarot is an oracle, reading the cards. The tarot is a spiritual plan. Then you have a very simple spread here. Okay, another one. Then it goes into the meanings of the cards. It's not going to show a picture of the card, just the name and number of the card and a very brief description. Okay, and if you're used to reading tarot cards, you're probably not even going to need this. It's great to have if you're a beginner. You could reference it. Like I said, nothing fancy, just typical book. And let's take a look at the cards. Okay, and backs of the cards are very unique. Okay, and oh, here we have a Tree of Life. I believe this is the transparent Tree of Life card that they were talking about. That'll be interesting to work with. The backs of the cards themselves are very unique. We have an oval design with yellow, blue, teal, and like a mauve color. Cards are not really big, but they're not small cards by any means. I'd say average cards. Kind of like a matte finish to them. They're not all that glossy. And let's take a look at the cards. We have the Fool, the Magus, which would be the Magician, the High Priestess. And the artwork in these are very unique. I don't have a deck with artwork like this. The Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant, and I like the vibrant colors that are on these cards as well. 6 is the Lovers, the Chariot, Strength, the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, very interesting, Karma, the Hanged Man, and you could faintly see him hanging upside down here amidst all these designs. Very unique. Death, Temperance, the Devil, and they're chained down here. Very interesting Devil card. The Tower, and it's just such an abstract type of art. You see him falling out of the tower, and there's a woman down here who's closer to the ground. The Star, the Moon. We have wolves down here, and of course the beautiful moon up here. The Sun, Resurrection, the Universe, Father, which would be the King, okay, of Wind, and I'm assuming this is the King of Swords, okay. Mother of Wind, which I'm assuming is the Swords. Let me just check the guidebook here. Let's see here. I think I jumped over. The Wind Father, it says, is an analytical period. Thought is very powerful. The power of the intellect is, okay, so wind would actually be the sword, okay, since it's intellectual. and then it goes into fire. Okay, and the fire, I'm assuming, would be the wands. So the wind would be the sword. So we would have the King of Swords. Okay, Mother of Wind would be the Queen of Swords. Brother would be the Knight. And sister, I believe, would be like the Page. Then we go into the 10 of Swords. Okay, the Way of the Cross. The 9 of Wind, which would be the 9 of Swords, the Scream. 8 of Wind, which is 8 of Swords, Power Shields. 7 of Wind, 7 of Swords, Many Tongues. 6 of Wind, which is 6 of Swords, which would be Clarity. Then we have our 5 of Swords, which is Fear. 4 of Swords, which is Mastery. 3 of Swords, Recognition. 2 of Swords, which would be the Crossing. 1 of Swords, which would be the Ace of Swords, which would be Dawn. And then we go into the Father of Fire, and this would be the King of Wands. The fire would be the Wands. And then the Mother would be the Queen of Wands. This would be the Knight of Wands. Page of Wands. And then we have the 10 of Fire, which would be the 10 of Wands. The Cage. 9 of Fire, which would be the 9 of Wands, Eye of Fire. 8 of Wands, which is 8 of Fire, the Lightning Path. 7 of Fire, 7 of Wands, which would be Courage. And it'll be very interesting to read what the booklet says on these. So that booklet isn't as typical as I thought it would be. It's going to tell a whole story about these cards and, you know, them using the 6 of Fire instead of the 6 of Wands and what the glory of this means. 5 of Fire, the struggle. 4 of Fire, the flame of spirit. 3 of Fire, birth of light. 2 of Fire, convergence. 1 of Fire, force, which would be the Ace of Wands, force. Then we have the Father of Water, and water, of course, is going to be cups, so that would be the King of Cups. Mother of Water would be the Queen of Cups. Brother of Water would be the Knight of Cups. Sister of Water would be the Page of Cups. Then we have the 10 of Water, which would be 10 of Cups, is the Fountain of Love. How beautiful is that? And the pastel colors. 9 of Water, which is 9 of Cups, Rainbow Mirror. 8 of Water, which is 8 of Cups, Still Water. 7 of Water, which is 7 of Cups, would be Insight. 6 of Water, Faith. 5 of Water, Spilling. 4 of Water, the Flood. 3 of Water, Stream of Love. 2 of Water, Sacred Chord, which would be the 2 of Cups. 1 of Water, which would be the Ace of Cups, Open Channel. Then we go into the Pentacles, which I believe they're referring to as Earth, which would make sense. So we have the Father Earth, which would be the King of Pentacles. Mother Earth, which would be the Queen of Pentacles. Brother Earth, which would be the Knight of Pentacles. Sister Earth, which would be the Page of Pentacles. Then we go into the 10 of Earth. 10 of Pentacles would be the Great Work. 9 of Earth, the Zenith. 8 of Earth, the Mountain. 7 of Earth, the Garden. So that'd be like the 7 of Pentacles with the garden. Very nice. 6 of Earth, Beauty. 5 of Earth, the Nadir. 4 of Earth, which is 4 of Pentacles, Power. 3 of Earth, which would be 3 of Pentacles, Works. 2 of Earth, which is 2 of Pentacles, Cause and Effect. 1 of Earth, which would be Ace of Pentacles, Form. And the last card, which probably has something to do with that transparent card. So very, very unique deck. Don't have anything even close to this. Cannot wait to read more in that booklet. Can't wait to use these cards. Definitely worth the purchase. Can't wait to add this to my new and ever-growing tarot collection. If you've enjoyed this review, please subscribe to my channel because I will be back.